Warm welcome to all the students, those who have stayed at home. Now, this is a time to study at your home. All the students, take your notebooks and pen with you and note down the important points which are covered in the Vandana. Especially note down the meanings of the word which you feel difficult. Now, we start Vandana. Sanskrit language book is always start with the Vandana. So first of all, we pray Goddess Saraswati, who is a goddess of all skills, knowledge and all learnings. So now we pray Goddess Saraswati. Everyone join your hands, close your eyes and chant the slok along with me. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विद्यारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. Now I explain this slok in English. Ya Devi. What is the meaning of Ya Devi? Means O Goddess. Sarva Bhuteshu. Sarva Bhuteshu means it, everywhere in all creatures or in all animals. Vidya Rupena. Vidya means knowledge and Rupena means form. Sanstita existed. Exist. Sanstita, once again I tell you, exist. Namastashe means bow down. Namo Nama means bow down again and again. So, students, write down this meaning in your book. Once again, I repeat the meanings. You note down. Ya Devi, Goddess Saraswati, Sarva Bhuteshu, in all animals or in all creatures, Vidya Rupena, in the form of knowledge, Sanstita, exist, Namastashe, bow down, Namo Nama, bow down again and again. Now I translate this slok in English. You write down the translation in notebook. I bow down to Goddess Saraswati, who dwell, or you can write exist. Now, dwells, spelling DWELLS, dwells in all living creature in the form of knowledge. I bow down to her again and again. This is the translation of the first slok. Now we go through the second slok. In second slok, we praise the Sanskrit language. In this slok, meaning is that we have to read Sanskrit daily, we have to speak Sanskrit daily, and we concentrate in Sanskrit and we give respect to the Sanskrit language. Now I recite the slok. You also recite the same. Pathami Sanskritam Nityam Vadami Sanskritam Sada ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्. In this slok, first we know the meanings. Pathami. Pathami means learn or read. Sanskritam, Sanskrit language. Nitya, everyday. Vadami, speak. Sanskritam, Sanskrit language, sada, always. Dhyayami, you can write concentrate or meditate. Sanskritam, Sanskrit, samyak, well. Vande means bow down or give respect. Sanskrit Mataram means Sanskrit language, mother language. Mataram, other meaning is mother. So, what is the translation of this slok? Do you know? No? Okay, then I'll once again repeat the translation of this slok. You write down in your notebook. I read Sanskrit always. I speak Sanskrit always. I concentrate on Sanskrit well. I bow down to Mother Sanskrit language. This is the translation. Now we go through the third slok. In third slok we pray Deep Jyoti. Deep Jyoti, Deep means Diya and Jyoti, everyone's know it is Jyoti means light, light of the Diya. So Deep Jyoti It means in this slok we praise the Agni Dev. Jyoti means lustre of lamp. Jyoti means lustre of lamp. When we start any good work, we always enlight the diya, and in presence of the Agni Dev we say that you are doing good for us. This is the deep meaning of this Sanskrit slok. Now I chant the slok, you listen, and then again you also chant the slok. Subham karotu kalyanam arogyam dhana sampadam satru buddhi vinashaya deepa jyoti namostute. Means Subh means good, karotu do. Kalyanam means good, Arogyam health, Dhana Sampadam wealth. Sat, Shatru means enemy. Buddhi Vinashaya. Buddhi means intelligence or our intelligence. Vinashaya means destroyed. Deepa Jyoti means lustre of lamp. Namastute means bow down. So once again I repeat the meaning of this slok. Deepa Jyoti means lustre of lamp. Shubham, auspicious we can say, or good. Kalyanam, well-wishing. Arogyam, health. Dhana Sampadam, wealth. Karotu, do. Satru Buddhi Vinashaya means for the destruction of enemies or evil thoughts. Namastubhyam means bow down to you. So what is the translation of this slok? Okay, now I repeat that. Now I translate the slok. O lustre of lamp, do auspicious to us, give us health and wealth. I bow down to you for the destruction of evil thoughts and enemies. This is the translation of this slok. Next, in next slok, we pray the Lord Vishnu. We always pray the God. With the God grace, what can possible in the world? This is the deep meaning of this slok. With the God grace, the handicapped can climb the mountain and the dumb can speak. So this is happened because of the grace of God. So this meaning is of this slok. Now we chant this slok. Mukam karoti vachalam panguladayate girim yat krupatamaham vande paramanandamadavam. Means mukam. What is the meaning of mukam? Mukam means dumb. Karoti means can do. Vachalam, speak. Pangu, handicap. Pangu means handicap. Ladayam means crossing or climbing. Girim means mountain. Yat Krupa means who is having a grace of God. Tamaham Vande. Vande means again pray or bow down. Paramanandam Madhavam. Paramanandam Madhavam means Lord Vishnu or delightful God Sri Vishnu. This is the meaning of this slok. Now I translate the slok in English. I bow down to delightful Sri Vishnu, whose grace make the dumb speak and provide the strength to handicap to cross the mountain. This is the translation of this slok. Actually, meaning and exercise is not given in this slok, but you write down the meaning of all the words, or each and every word from the slok, and some questions I ask you. You can also pen down in your notebook. Deepa Jyoti Kim Karoti. Can you give the answer of this question. Deep Jyoti kim karoti shatru buddhi vinasam. Kim karoti Deep Jyoti shatru buddhi vinasham karoti. Pangam iti sabdasya kah artha? Pangam means handicap. So this way we ask the question from this Vandana. We can frame question. You also frame some question from this Vandana. Now we go. Now we end this Vandana, and we will meet in the next lecture. Okay. Have a nice day. Goodbye.